So it's me again, the carpet guy, and I'm going to show you something that I'll bet you've seen in your house before. See these? Yeah, they're spots, carpet guy. Brilliant. Just what we wanted to see. Spots in the carpet. But here's really interesting. I'm in my house here in Florida, and you'll notice here by looking around this room, there's nothing in it. Well, there's like tables and stuff up against the edges. Actually, there's my book. There's the carpet cleaning book and video and all that stuff. This is my process. And you can hear from the echo, nobody's ever in this room. I completely cleaned all of this carpet. And then all of a sudden, not too long ago, I start noticing these spots. And they're actually getting a little bit worse. You know, they're getting a little bit darker. Now, I've got flashes before my eyes. I've got the flash on the camera because I'm shooting this at like 3:45 in the morning. That's what happens when the carpet guy can't sleep. So here's what made these spots. Now, here's what's interesting. Here we are. We're just looking at this spot. There's nothing here. But not too long ago, the girl who owns this house, well, her parents did, and they passed away, and I'm just caretaking it. There was a bunch of stuff, that doorway right over there, that's the master bedroom. Well, there was a bunch of stuff in there that had to go back to her. She lives in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm in Sarasota, Florida right now. And we were packing up a bunch of stuff. Well, what I did was I stacked it all up right over here. So I had a bunch of bags and, it was just a bunch of linens and all that kind of stuff. But I had it all stacked sitting right over there on that spot. So, and actually, had this not happened to me in a previous life, in a previous home, I wouldn't have known what this was. You know what these are? When I was carrying those bags out, there was no moisture in it. That's going to be your first thought, I'll bet. Oh, well, I bet you there was something in one of the bags that dripped out. No. Remember, I'm in Sarasota, Florida. When I packed up and moved those bags, it was, I don't remember what month it was. It's October now. It was July, August. I mean, it was the hottest part of the summer here in Florida. So it's really hot and sweaty. So what we have here is actually places, this is the only thing that makes sense because nobody else has even been in this room. I'm the only one that lives here. So what those spots, I'm guessing that they are, is I was hot and sweaty when I was coming in here and I kept leaning over to pick up the bags because in this particular area where those spots are, I just had sweat dripping off me and got stuff on the carpet. So watch this. We're going to show you how to fix this. I'm always showing. Ooh, heads up. So if you ever have a mystery spot in your house, now I'm going to make sure that the video does not leave that particular cup so you don't think. And notice, I literally just grabbed a dish towel. I was going to get some, get a nicer towel out and everything, but I'm just going to show you how easy this is. And again, notice how I'm not leaving the video, leave the glass. So you don't think, oh, well, he did something special to that water. Because here's the deal, folks. What is in this cup right here, I talk about this all the time, water being my universal solvent. Watch this. It's hard for me to look at the camera and look at the spot at the same time. I'm just going to put a little bitty drip of water on that spot. And then I'm just going to wipe it away. No more spot. I would be willing to bet that just with a little bit of moisture that's left over on that towel, see that? Actually, and I'd almost be willing to bet that with almost no moisture, I could actually probably just buff these out. Because again, it's sweat, it's body oil. And here's what a lot of times will happen. We'll come in, and I know I took my video away from the water, but I'm sitting right here with you, so if I had to put something else in there, you just seen that. Probably one of my favorite stories. I kept thinking that was a spot before my eyes, but like from the camera flash. But see how easy that is? Now again, this isn't going to work on everything, and I'm having a hard time seeing if I'm getting all these because I keep staring at the front of this camera, and I got flash spots. Seems like I got a little bit more work to do on that one right there. But see how simple and easy this is? And notice I'm just wiping, not rubbing like crazy. I'm rubbing a little bit. But for the most part, I'm just wiping those away. That's why there was a spot right there, because it's a little piece of fuzzball. So, if you've got some kind of a mystery spot in your house, it could be, oh, I forgot to tell you, again, the ADD was kicking in. Here's a good one. In one of my other houses, I was married at the time, had 4 kids, and we had moved to Oklahoma, so it was around 99, 2000. I was cleaning carpet at the time. And I, of course, cleaned everything in the house, and I was always testing stuff in my own house. But I'm the only one there. I come in, I go through the door, go to the kitchen, I'm hardly anywhere. Well, right up on the top of my steps, I'm getting the same thing. I'm getting a bunch of little funky spots like this. Now, this is in Ohio, and it was predominantly focused in one area. Here's what I figured out. I had a dishwasher at the time, and I drink a lot of water, and nothing else. I don't drink pop, and nothing. So I knew it wasn't anything sugary or sticky or whatever. Well, here what it was is I was always putting ice inside a plastic cup. Just drinking out of a plastic cup. Well, what it was I figured it out the one day I was sitting there, and I just, for some reason, I reached over and went to pick the cup up, and it was all hot and sweaty because it was summertime. And, I saw where my fingers were, but when I went to, I'd been holding the cup for a while and just kind of sitting there holding it. I think I was reading mail or something, just had it in my hand. And when I went to put it back down, I kind of felt my fingers go, and like peel off the side of the cup. And I started to notice over a couple of minutes when I was looking at it that the water was running around the fingerprints. Well, then I looked at the glass, and then it occurred to me what was going on. Here we go. My fingertips are dirty and oily because I've been out working all day. So what was happening was my body oils mixing with the leftover detergent from the dishwasher were getting rinsed off my fingers, off the glass. Then as the glass sweat and dripped down onto the carpet, wherever that stuff had mixed together, it actually made a spot, and they looked just like this. So that may be one definition. If you live somewhere in a really hot climate and you have somebody that sweats and drips, if it's hot enough in your climate and it gets down on your carpet, that might be the cause of some of those mystery spots in your home. They could be something else, but they might be that. So think about that. So, and I see this a lot, like beside chairs and stuff where you're, sit and you're not dripping anything. You're not spilling stuff, but you're still getting little spill-looking spots. And if you are, most likely, it's just sweat off the glass mixing with the body oils and stuff in your fingers, or some detergent left over from the dishwasher, or a combination of all of the above, dripping down onto the carpet. It's just sticky enough, it'll attract some soil. A little bit of water, a little bit of wipe, make those mystery spots go away. Hey, thanks for joining me here at 4 o'clock in the morning. I hope it's not 4 o'clock in the morning for you. This is Carpet Guy. I'm out.